Automate the boring parts of video editing. AutoCut removes 100 silences in 3 seconds, adds 5 minutes of animated subtitles in 10 seconds, and 50 zooms in 30 seconds, and so much more. I'll show you the best features of AutoCut that I use when editing client projects, YouTube videos, and short form videos. And good news for some of you, it's now even available in German. Check the link in the description to download AutoCut. The first feature saves you so much time. When I film YouTube videos like this, or explain stuff in Instagram Reels, or film client projects, I often have huge videos with lots of spoken text, and sometimes I do, or like everybody does, pauses between speaking section 1 and then about section 2. And all these speaking pauses make YouTube videos slow. But with AutoCut, it's just a few simple clicks. Open AutoCut and choose silence removal. Then the part which you want to remove, like just a selected clip, your entire timeline, or between in and out points. Mostly for me, it's between in and out points. Then you go to the next step and choose the pace. Mostly for me, it's energetic, sometimes even jumpy for Instagram Reels, but energetic is a really good point where even shorter breaks are removed, which keep the pacing of your YouTube videos really fast. You can also see a preview of which parts will be cutted. And if that looks good to you, it's just a click of one button to remove all the breaks. And now in your timeline, you only see the parts where you actually speak, perfectly cutted together. Another big advantage of this is, for example, if I repeat myself or I have to refilm one specific sentence like multiple times, I just see these single sentences and I can remove them and only keep the one that worked the best. Now, this is huge and works on talking heads like this, on interviews, or even while vlogging. Now the next feature we have to talk about is AutoCut Repeat, because you don't want to hear me repeating myself over and over again, right? So with AutoCut Repeat, it's actually a super advanced tool because it recognizes your whole transcript, like your whole spoken text, and you can even input if you have one. And based on that, it really understands what your video is about and which parts are unnecessary or just repeated, and automatically removes them. So I love to first use this AutoCut silence removal and then the repeat removal. And then repeated takes, filler words, and whole unwanted segments will be automatically removed. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like so we see each other in the next video. Now, before we talk about the next tool, it's actually important to understand the importance of captions, because so many people are just watching reels and short form videos on the go, in the train, in the bus, in a car, on the plane, or somewhere where they're just in a public and don't have any headphones. And if you don't have captions, they will just continue swiping and you lose watch time, you lose a potential follower, and you lose a like or something. You don't want that. And that's why captions are so important. And I get it, it can be quite some effort to get cool captions that even are animated. And with AutoCut, it's just so simple. You can easily generate animated captions and you can even fine-tune them to your desired style. There's so many options that you can do, and a big plus is that you can also translate them. So adjust your style, create your captions, animate them, and even translate them. All of that with just a few clicks. AutoCut also includes auto zoom, which is way faster than manual keyframing, because having some zoom ins into your video here and then really makes a difference. It adds some dynamic, and also here in AutoCut you have a few options where you can actually adjust the zooms. Yeah, with just a few clicks you will be able to add zooms to some specific parts of your video. Like AutoCut will decide where to add zoom ins and where it's not necessary. And if you think about it, these are like the most important parts of editing: the silence removal, the repeated takes removal, the captions, and now even the auto zoom. And I think that's a great part about AutoCut. It uses AI the way it should be used. It saves time and doesn't replace your creativity. So it's a first pass editor rather than a creative brain. It will dramatically speed up your repetitive tasks, but the video editors and creators that still take more time in editing and bring their own creative ideas to life, still always achieve the best results. Which really proves that this tool is just something every editor could need. Now you can find the link down in the description. Check it out and leave your thoughts in the comments. Happy editing!